Hey, what's up everyone? So a couple weeks ago I got an email from Gator Cases asking if I wanted to check out a couple of their new case designs. I said of course, and a couple days later these arrived in the mail. They ended up shipping me two cases. This top one is a dual electric case and the bottom one is a dual acoustic case, which is actually to say it holds an acoustic and an electric in the other side. So I just wanted to take a few minutes to just kind of show you what these cases are about. So right off the bat, I really like the exterior colors they chose to use on these. Red and black happens to be my favorite colors. They added all kinds of compartments and pockets, probably more than anyone's ever actually going to need. Up here, you have a compartment that I usually use for things like tuners or winders or whammy bars or anything that you need to access with relative ease, because most of the time when you're standing the guitar up, this is the easiest pocket to get to, and so that's where you're going to keep some of your more essential stuff. This pocket right here is a little more slim, probably designed for carrying stuff like charts, or maybe you could slip some cables in there, or maybe a guitar strap or something like that. Now this big front pocket, I believe, is where this case really shines. For one thing, it's a lot bigger than I've seen on most other soft electric guitar cases. As you open it, you can see that they've added all kinds of interior pockets in there. They've also added these right here, which are just designed to carry cables. So you can wrap your cables up and throw them right in there, and you have a nice little Velcro strap to hold them in place. They have a pocket in here that has foam padding inside of it, which would be nice if you're carrying around a tablet or a computer or something like that. I know a lot of people use iPads for their lyrics, so that could definitely be a useful pocket right there. Then they have all these other kinds of pockets for different things like patch cables or whatever you need to put in there. As well, they have another pouch right here, which is another slim little pouch. Probably, again, good for holding charts or any papers that you don't want to get lost or crumpled up. If you look at the back side, I really like these straps that they've added on these cases. For one thing, they have a whole heck of a lot of cushion to them, which is really nice, especially if you're walking through airports like the Nashville airport, where you almost have to walk a mile to get from your gate back to baggage claim. Now, the one thing about these straps that I don't quite get are these little Velcro things right here. I'll see if I can show them in the camera. These little Velcro straps right here. I don't know exactly what purpose they serve, but the one problem that I could see arising from that is if you did have this on your back, that a piece of clothing, or if you have maybe really, really long hair, that it could get hooked to this Velcro right here. They added these really nice looking metal clips, which I think just kind of bring the overall quality factor of this case up a lot. Just because, you know, it shows that they're really interested in the longevity of this case. So they got these clips that you can unhook from here, and you can take the straps off. Up here they have another pouch, and I believe this they actually just designed specifically to hold the rain cover that comes with it. Now this, I'm really impressed that they threw this in with the case, because I feel like not enough cases come with some sort of way to protect your guitars from water damage. Because I've actually had a problem with that, even keeping my cases in the trailer when you're on the road and it's raining. I've had rain leak through the top of the trailer onto my guitar cases and still get my guitar cases wet. So this is really nice that they added a guitar case cover so that when you're out in the rain, your instruments don't get wet. As I open this case up, I really like the interior color they chose to go with. It reminds me a lot of like some kind of luxury car, like a Cadillac, or maybe something that Snoop Dogg will be driving, you know? The one problem that I could see arising with the color that they chose, though, is that it could get dirty pretty quickly depending on how much you sweat on your guitar. Now inside, they put these removable pads, and I think that's a really great idea because it really helps if you have different sizes of guitars that you're going to be putting in this case, because you're really going to want that guitar to fit in here snug and not have too much room or too little room at any given time. So that's kind of nice. Now this neck cradle up here is also removable, but you're definitely going to want at least one of these in there at all times, just because this is what's going to protect your neck from breaking if your case falls. And I also wanted to show you, this is a double case, so not only can you put a guitar in this side, but you can flip it over and put a guitar in the other side as well. Now this is the acoustic double case. It's a little bit bigger than the electric case, and that makes sense because you're going to be carrying around bigger guitars as it is designed for acoustics. And when you open it up, you can see that the interior is much deeper and much wider than the electric case. And you can see how much wider the foam insert is for that one, as well as the neck cradle. And this is actually really important that you have this particular neck cradle in this when you're using it, especially if you're putting acoustic guitars in it, because with the wider body, you're gonna want a taller neck cradle to be able to hold that neck up in the right place where it won't break when you drop it. Now if you flip this guy over, the compartment for the guitar on the other side opens up a little bit differently on this one. It's very similar to the design of some of the other double acoustic cases I've seen, where they'll hold an acoustic in one side and electric in the other side. But the electric side only opens up about halfway like that. And that's just good enough for you to be able to slide a solid body electric guitar in there, and it'll hold it snug. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to Gator Cases for sending me these beautiful cases, and hopefully I'll see you guys at Summer NAMM 2018. Peace.